Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a tube top. So let's just get right into it. I am doing a Cleopatra inspired Halloween tutorial today. And I already filled in my eyebrows. I did the outline and everything. But in all the pictures I've seen of Cleopatra, she has really dark filled in eyebrows. So I'm just going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in dark brown. And I'm just going to make them a little bit thicker and more full. I don't really do this. I'm not used to having them so dark and filled in. I usually like them to look more natural, but for the sake of this tutorial, I did them quite a bit darker than I usually do. I woke up the other night with a cut on my chin. I don't know how it got there, so that's what I was pointing to. Now I am just making sure none of the hairs go out of place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Now I'm moving on to the eyes, and I'm using the Benefit Air Patrol Eye Primer. I just saw it at Sephora the other day, and it looked so cool, and I really wanted to try it, so I'll let you guys know how I like it. And I'm just rubbing that all over my eyelids and underneath my eye. Next, I am taking the Mercier translucent loose setting powder just to set that so that the eyeshadow doesn't crease. Next, I'm taking the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner, and I will be drawing a really crazy wing. I'm not really used to going this big, but you're gonna kind of create a cut crease kind of look, but with your liner. You can really get creative with this. You don't have to do exactly how I did it. I just wanted to see what I could do with it. So you could really do anything you want. You could do eyeshadow as a cut crease, or you could do what I'm doing and use the eyeliner as a cut crease. Whatever you feel more comfortable with and you think will look better for what you're going with. So how I'm doing it though is you want to draw it out almost a little bit past your eyebrow, and then you're just going to fill it in a little bit. You don't want to fill it in all of it with your eyeliner, because you'll see in a minute I will go in with a matte black shadow. And you want to just make, like I said, like a cut crease look, but just go a little bit more above your crease. And now I'm going into my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm taking the matte black shade in that, and I'm just going to fill in the rest where I didn't fill it in with the liner. You can get as messy as you want with this because it doesn't have to be neat. It's Cleopatra. I'm sure they didn't know what blending was back in her day. So you can really be as messy as you want. And then I'm going in with that shimmery copper color from the same palette. And I'm just going to put that toward the inner corner of my eye now, and on my eyelid and also my crease. Pretty much just rubbing it all over. And I'm also going to be going over the black shadow with it to give it an ombre effect. And now I'm just going back in with that black shade a little bit to make it a little bit darker. And now I'm just taking a liner brush and the same black shade, and I'm just outlining the rest of my eye where I didn't use the eyeliner, just to give it some shape and a little bit more color. Adding the black to the shimmery copper color will really, pretty much it'll make it stand out a little bit more. And it'll make it look a little bit more of a neater cut crease, except without the liner. Because I noticed that when I tried it the first time, the liner looked a bit messy, so I figured the black shadow was better for this. Now we're moving on to the face, and I am taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 Base Correcting Skin Equalizer, and I have the green one because, as I've said before, I do have a lot of redness to my skin. So this has a green tint to it, which will X out the redness once I start putting on my foundation. And as always, I'm using my two new favorite foundations from Maybelline. and the Morphe M439 brush and the Mario Badescu spray. And that's what I'm going to use to blend out my foundation. I was getting really frustrated because the cut on my chin wasn't disappearing. Like my foundation, concealer, nothing would cover it up. It is so, I don't even know, that cut refuses to be hidden. Now I'm going in with my concealer. I'll list everything down below for you guys, but I do have a highlight and contour routine where I do list all the products I use for like concealer and contouring and all that. So I'll list the video and also the products down below for you guys. So I'm just gonna do the usual routine. And then I'm just gonna blend that out with my beauty blender. Also, if you messed up on the eyeliner at all or your wing isn't as precise as you want, this will really help because it can clean it up really, really well for you guys. Next, I'm just setting that with the same powder I used to set my eye primer. Now I'm going in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and this time I'm going in with the darkest shade, which I'm pretty sure is Sombre. And I'm just going to give myself a really intense contour this time. Not something I would do on a normal basis, but I really want to have really chiseled out contour for the Cleopatra because I feel like that's what she would have had back in the day. And then I'm just going to blend that out so it's not so crazy. And I'm going to do the same thing to my forehead and temples. Now I'm just going to be taking the same Kat Von D liquid liner, the tattoo liner, and I'm just going to be drawing a little bit of liner on my lash line. And now I'm taking that same matte black from the Chocolate Bar palette and a smudge brush, and I'm just smudging some of that underneath my eye because I felt like I needed something under there just to give it a little bit more pop. And that's also why I'm adding now the NYX Jumbo pencil in the color Milk onto my waterline just to give it another little pop because I felt like it was getting a little bit too dark. Now I'm taking my lashes. I forget the names of these, but I will also list them down below for you guys. Now I'm taking my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara and I'm putting that onto my falsies to blend them in with my real lashes. And now I'm taking this limited edition lipstick, Pet Me Please by MAC. And I'm also going to be taking Peachstock by MAC and just putting that on top. So if you don't have the limited edition one, Peachstock will work just as fine. Now I'm taking the Laura Geller Gilded Honey highlighter and I'm just applying that everywhere that I normally would, like regular. And now I decided that it was looking a little too blah. So I wanted to add a design that I've seen on a lot of pictures of Cleopatra having, and I've seen it in a lot of music videos of people who are just like Cleopatra. I've seen it on pictures of Halloween costumes. So I wanted to try out this design. You don't have to, it's completely optional, but I felt like my makeup needed a little something just to make it more Halloween-like and not looking like I have unblended eyeshadow just on my lids. So I decided to do this design. But feel free to do a different design. Feel free to do it bigger somewhere else on your face or not at all. It's really completely up to you guys. You guys can get it as creative as you want. And I'm just doing this with my Kat Von D tattoo liner also. You have to be really careful though, because I almost messed up a few times. And I'm just taking the tiara I got from Spirit Halloween. Well, I don't think it's a tiara, but you guys get what I mean. So after I add that, this tutorial is done. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos. That's it. So until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.